What's up, YouTube? This is your girl, Aaliyah, and I want to talk to y'all about a song that's been going around the internet. Well, it's a little late in the year now because I believe it started circulating in like January. But anyways, I want to talk to you about a song called Ijima. I just got a few things that I want to get off my chest. As you all know, if you haven't heard it yet, it sounds a lot like OG Maco's You Guessed It. It looks a lot like OG Maco's You Guessed It. But the only difference is it is made by a Korean artist named Keith Ape. And they are addressing like black culture, as some people might call it. But I will call it hip-hop culture. OG Maco wasn't happy about it. We got mixed reviews. Some people love it. Some people think it's hilarious. Some people hate it. Some people think it's a cheap knockoff of OG Maco's You Guessed It. Personally, I like it. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, OG Maco made some comments saying that the video was straight racist. That it's just a knockoff of his song and they just want to be black. A lot of people are actually saying that the guys who was on the song just want to be black. I beg to differ. Me being somebody who's very into Asian culture, Japanese in particular, I know a few things about their culture and also a little bit of background knowledge about the Ijima song. So basically, they made the song because, first of all, they like rapping. Okay, we have a lot of people who like rapping. It's not just a African American or a black thing. A lot of people like rapping. Some people are good at it, some people are bad at it, but a lot of people like to rap. Another thing, Ijima, the guys who made Ijima made it because they felt like people in the world don't really pay attention to Asian guys. Like they love and pay attention so much to the Asian girls. A lot of times the Asian guys don't really get much recognition. And that's true. That's true. That's absolutely true. I recognize them though. Love y'all. If you look at the lyrics of the song and not just the similarities between Ijima and You Guessed It, you will see that they're actually talking about a lot of their own cultural things. Lota was rapping about, he basically was saying how he keep going, and that basic belief or philosophy is pretty much the Bushido or way of the samurai. Look it up. I'll provide some information about that below. But he was basically talking about Bushido throughout the whole song, except for that one verse where Keith Ape was talking about some cheap coding. The whole song and some parts where they was talking about how they swim through Shiuge. A lot of the song they were talking about their own beliefs and basically not forgetting where they came from and who they are, that sort of thing. By the way, Ijima means never forget. That's what they were talking about. And the fact that they took something so widely recognized, such as the hip-hop culture or black culture, to make themselves be recognized by people, I think that we as black people and OG Maco should be honored, because we are, a lot of people are influential in the world, but let's face it, a lot of people are mostly influenced by African American, black culture, African culture, whatever you want to call it. They are. The whole beat movement, that was from R&B and blues and stuff like that. The whole beat movement, rock and roll started because of R&B and blues. That was us. We did that. we are very influential people, and the fact that they want to get recognized, and they're saying like, here we are, we're here, we're coming, don't forget us because we're coming. That's basically what they were saying, Ijima, and they chose hip-hop culture or black culture to do that. I feel honored. Y'all should feel honored too. I mean, that's what it is. They wasn't trying to be black as people say it, clearly, because they were incorporating their own cultural teachings or philosophy, whatever you want to call it, into their lyrics. If you read the lyrics, but people did not read the lyrics because they were only looking at the song at face value. Yeah, at face value, it looks like they want to be black, but you gotta look deeper than that. I should be a rapper. Now, at face value, the song is very funny because you don't often see Asian people rapping, especially in the United States, because I think the United States is so very cut off, so very isolated from other entertainment things that are going on in the world. Like, all of the world knows about U.S. entertainment, but U.S. entertainment do not know much about all of the other world entertainment unless it's like some popular British band or something, or if one of our popular artists collaborated with a popular artist over in another country that we never even heard of until they collaborated with them. But I think Ijima is a wonderful song when you put it into context, as far as what these guys are feeling, being Asian guys in the world who are not really recognized much, versus the Asian girls who are always recognized. And when you put it into context as far as what these lyrics mean to them and how they use hip-hop or black culture to get their message across, that's what you have to look at. Now, OG Mako said that it was straight racist. No, it was not racist, not even in the slightest. I mean, do Asians even understand the concept of racism? Racism is an American thing. It's not a human thing. It's an American thing. Americans did this racism and all that stuff. It's very much understood in America. I mean, they might know about it, but they might not fully understand the concept of racism. Second, somebody dressing up like somebody is not racist unless they are belittling the person that they're dressing up as. Like in, what's that movie called? Dear White People, when they had that whole party and they were like dressing up with black people mask on and fake blonde weave and like, typical rapper chains and, stuff like that, having a party on Halloween. That was racist because they were making fun of black culture. Lota and Cole and Keith 8 were not doing that. That's not what they were doing. I guarantee you that's not what they were doing. Ichimon's not racist. It's not at all. Stereotypical? Yes. It's very stereotypical. But it's not racist. It's not. There's no way you could make it through unless they come out and say, yeah, we were just making fun of black people and the way they dress and how they carry themselves. I mean, yes, then it would be racist because what are you doing? No. They're not downing us. If anything, they're celebrating us because they want to get this message across that they're here and they are somebody and they are using the absolute most influential culture there is to do it. You should feel honored. Really, you should. And be honest. Well, I'm going to speak on my own experiences. When I listened to, you guessed it, I did not understand anything OG Mako said. Nothing at all. And he was speaking English. think. Now, I did not understand Ijima because it was in a different language. There's a difference. English can't understand it. Different language can't understand it. Now, I read the translation of the lyrics, and the lyrics are saying something. Not 100% all the lyrics, because I don't know what Keith A was talking about some coding for. But the lyrics were good. Like, they were saying something. And Cole was talking about how he keep going no matter what. He walk with his own 2 feet. No matter what, he keep going. Lota, he was talking about Bushido, principle, way of the samurai. That is very deep. That runs very deep in Japanese culture. Very deep. Runs very deep, and still today runs very deep in Japanese culture. So, good lyrics. I didn't understand what OG Mako was saying. And my thing, okay, OG Mako, directly. Respect for you. After I saw your interview, I was like, this dude, he sound intelligent. He really sounded intelligent. Like, that song made me had me thinking like you wasn't the most intelligent. Now, that was wrong of me to assume that, but it happened. After I watched the interview, I was like, this dude sounds intelligent. Respect. But my thing is, you said it yourself. That song was crap. It was junk. You was drunk. It was stupid. So you should not feel offended in any way that somebody took your crap and turned it into something cool. Because it was crap. Why do you care about it? I mean, I can understand that you would want them to like shout you out or something. And I mean, tell them that. Don't be mad. Don't be calling the racist card, because it wasn't racist. And too often do we find people calling the race card for something that they don't like. Too often. We need to stop doing that. It needs to change. Mad respect for you, dude. But don't care about it, because you said yourself it was crap. They just recycled your crap and turned it into something nice. Or, yeah, semi-nice. I mean, the song's still stupid, but the lyrics are nice. And it's catchy. Like, your song was catchy too. But, yeah. Okay, I'm just rambling. Anyways, I think I've said all that I wanted to say. So, yeah. Much love to you, OG Mako. This video is not a diss in any way. I was just saying. Because a lot of people have been saying that they just want to be black, and I just want to clear it up that that's not the case. It's not the case. So much love to you, OG Mako. Much love to Keith Ape and Lota and Jay All Day and Cole, my boy Cole. Yo, y'all should go check out Cole music. Like, his music. He got some good music. I'm just saying. He got some good songs. Anyways, much love to all y'all and all the other dudes whose names I can't remember that was on the song. Much love to y'all. I'm done. This video is creeping up to too long, so I'm gonna cut it short. Alright, thanks for watching. Love, peace, all that good stuff.
On the water swap, your dirty moment.